Alright, so this is my 20-gallon tank. I got it nice and set up. Fixed my beta problem. I put one female and one male in there, and that wasn't working out. So I put 5 females and 1 male, and the male just, he kind of just ignores that they're even there now. They all pretty much ignore each other. They'll sometimes school at the top, which is kind of cool. But there's no fin nipping. I've been watching them very carefully, especially this one, because I thought she had some fin nipping on her. But I was just imagining things. So, I mean, they all look fantastic. Oh, well, he might have a little bit on him, but nothing serious. Those two up there, they want to mate, I think, because they're pretty much inseparable. They're always right next to each other. This little one, she's really fat right now. We put, I don't know if you guys use algae wafers, but I have, you can see them, I have 3 Amanos right there. I try and put it in there to supplement for them, and the frogs go freaking crazy for them. I have some African Dwarf Frogs in there, and I have Ottos as well. I have about 5 of them. They usually are schooling together. I'm not sure where the rest of them are at the moment. But, I mean, it's a very well-established tank. Everything's looking really good. I need to get the algae off, but nothing too serious. But I've been using, well, it's not in here, but I'll go grab it in a second. It's called Flourish Excel. It's fantastic. I mean, this plant right here was dead. It was basically dead. All these plants right here were dead. I put it in there for about a week. I mean, it's growing that out. It's grown about an inch. The rest of them have grown, not quite as much. I mean, this one in the front and the one in the back have grown a lot, but these two right here, they're crisscross, so maybe they have grown. But it's fantastic stuff. Well, this is my cat. He's incredibly jealous of the fish tank. But, okay, that's metal. Come on. Moss ball. That thing was about the size of a quarter maybe a month ago, and that thing is just blown up. I don't know if they actually grow, or I don't know what it is, but it looks really nice. I got some, I believe those are Amazon sword plants in the back. And then my Java fern, which I think just about every tank has, because those things can live through anything. And if anybody knows what that plant is in the back, let me get a better side view of it or something. So you got that. I forgot what that was called. I bought it, and actually I don't know what like any of these plants in the front are. But if you have any questions about the betas, feel free to ask. It took me about, I don't know, maybe a week to get them to live together properly. But now they just ignore each other. Sarfang, my little guy, I probably shouldn't tap on the tank, but you know what, they'll live. That's a fantastic tank. They love the bubble wall. I would, in all honesty, I know some people don't like bubble walls or something, but the betas love them. They'll all night they'll just swim in the back of it and try to swim against it or something. I'll show you what I had to do. I have a Aqua Clear 50 in there. I need to probably clean out the sponge. Well, there goes all the food, but toss that down there. I jury-rigged it. I put a new light in there because the other one was horrible. I don't want to blind any of you, but that's not sure what it is. It's something 11. I think it's a Marine Land 11. It's awesome fish light, or fish tank light. This is my Aqua Clear 50. Got the Biomax at the top. I have the carbon ammonia in the middle, and then I have a foam filter at the bottom. But I just couldn't get the current to go low enough, so I put some silicone on there. Let it dry for about 2 days, and the current has gone down dramatically. I even have it on low. But the betas were hating it. They were pretty miserable. So I put some silicone on there, made sure it was nice and dry. Tested the water. I had it running in an empty fish tank. Made sure that nothing crazy was going on with any chemicals. So it works great. I'll get I think it's just like generic Target brand or something. I don't know what it is, but it worked. Oop. Try to make sure that. Okay, that's all good. Alright, I'll take you to go see my 5-gallon tank that I have my betta in. I love bettas. They're fantastic animals. They're very hardy. This poor guy in here, every single one of these bettas I bought them specifically because they had fin rot at the store, and then I wanted, I feel bad for them. Yeah, they might be fish, but come on. You can treat them right. It only takes a couple minutes. I mean, it takes me 20 minutes to change the water 50% on both of these tanks. And they're a fish store, so I'm imagining they have some kind of, something to help them. There's more than one of them. This guy, he had no fins on him. We've had him for about 6 months now. But he had nothing on him. He had fin rot really bad. Bought this API aquarium salt. Put him in that bowl over there in the corner. Change the water 100% every day for about 10 days. Because that's the max you're supposed to put them in there. From my knowledge. I just put him in there, changed the water 100% every day. And he got fine for 10 days. He wasn't 100%, but I put him in there, gave him some brine shrimp, give him some nice, good, healthy food. I clean his water a lot. The plants do awesome in here. I believe these are actually Amazon sword plants, but they do great. I got a bunch of lily pads, and the other one and this one, but I don't know if they like a current, because these ones grow really nicely. There's one in the middle. Pretty much that big clump is all one. So at least have one plant in there growing pretty nicely. But if anyone could tell me what those little white dots are, that would be fantastic as well. I cannot figure out what they are for the life of me. But I mean, these are my tanks. Fell in love with it. So much fun to do. I like saving the bettas, because people put them in those stupid little tiny half-a-liter cubes, and it's totally not right. But these fish, I do my best with the money that I got. When we move, we'll have a lot more money. This stupid apartment's way too much. I'm going to take you to look at the 20-gallon one more time. If anyone has any suggestions as far as food that bettas won't eat, that I could feed to my African Dwarf Frogs and my algae eaters and stuff. I mean, the Dwarf Frogs, I have frog pellets, but they never eat them, and they just end up molding in my tank, and I don't like them. So I put algae wafers, and they'll just gorge on them, and they get all fat and poofy. But, I don't know if that's bad, but, they're doing fine. Can't be any worse than being at a PetSmart, so. Here we go. Let's see if we get a nice. I'm trying to get him. There he is right there. I don't know if you can see him very well. But there he is right there. Don't worry, that blue is not actually on him. Oh, there's the other one in the back of the rock. I don't know if you can see him. He's pretty dark down there. But, also, yeah, I used to have a huge clump of these lily pads, but they just keep dying, and I take all the dead ones out. Leave it at that. See, my cat is a little attention whore. Hey. Yeah. But those are my fish tanks. Leave a comment, subscribe. If I get some more subscriptions, maybe I'll go buy another fish tank, plant it up. I will suggest for people that are going to do fish tanks, these plants did not do that great when I had just the gravel. And then I bought this fluorite stuff, and oh man, I mean, let's see if we can see the roots on that one right there. I mean, it goes all the way to the back. It wraps around pretty much the whole tank. When I bought it about 2 months ago, no roots whatsoever. And now it has a root coming all the way back here. I would bury it, but it's doing just fine. As long as, I don't really care if the tank looks perfect because it's in our bedroom. But this is our tank. Like I said, feel free to comment, subscribe, and like. And if you you have any answers for the questions that I asked, it'd be nice. Alright, have a good one.